Most people who watched Interstellar walked out of the theater completely speechless. Some were moved to tears. Others were just confused. And honestly, both reactions make perfect sense. Because Interstellar is one of those rare films that operates on two levels at once. A breathtaking space epic and a deeply personal story about a father's love for his daughter. Today, we're going to break down every single scene, explain the science, and once and for all, crack open that ending. Let's go. The year is the near future, and Earth is dying. A global crop blight is systematically wiping out food sources, and dust storms are swallowing entire towns. Humanity isn't fighting wars anymore. It's just trying to survive. We meet Cooper, played by Matthew McConaughey, a former NASA pilot turned farmer, raising his two kids, Tom and Murph, on what's left of the family land. Cooper is clearly a man out of his time. He's built for space, not soil. Murph, his youngest daughter, is convinced there's a ghost in her bedroom, something leaving messages in the dust. Cooper assumes it's just her imagination. He's wrong. One night, a bizarre gravitational anomaly leaves coordinates in the dust of Murph's room, binary code pointing to a location. Cooper loads Murph into his truck and drives to those coordinates in the middle of the night. They stumble onto a secret underground facility. It's NASA. And at the center of this operation is Professor Brand, played by Michael Caine. Brand reveals everything. A wormhole has appeared near Saturn, one that wasn't there before. Something, or someone, put it there. Through that wormhole are potentially habitable worlds. Now they need Cooper to pilot the mission to find humanity a new home. Cooper is torn apart. He has a 10-year-old daughter who needs him, but the stakes are impossible. If they don't find a new home, everyone on Earth dies, including Murph. He chooses to go. Murph is devastated. She begs him not to leave. Cooper leaves anyway. It's one of the most gut-wrenching scenes in the film. The crew travels to Saturn, passes through the wormhole, and enters another galaxy entirely. Time here doesn't behave normally. Proximity to the massive black hole called Gargantua causes extreme time dilation. An hour on some of these planets equals years back on Earth. They visit the first planet, a water world covered in waves the size of mountains. Within minutes, a colossal wave destroys their vessel and kills one crew member. By the time they escape back to orbit, 23 years have passed on Earth. Cooper watches 23 years of messages from his children in one sitting. Murph, now a physicist, is visibly furious. She hasn't forgiven her father for leaving. They visit the second planet, where they find a stranded explorer named Man, played by Matt Damon. Man has been alone for years, broadcasting falsely positive data about his planet because he was terrified of dying there alone. He attacks Cooper, nearly kills him, and attempts a disastrous early docking. Man is killed in the explosion. The ship is badly damaged. Now Cooper makes an impossible choice. They don't have enough fuel for everything. So Cooper and the robot TARS slingshot around Gargantua, using the black hole's gravity to give Amelia's vessel enough boost to reach the third planet. Cooper and TARS detach and fall into the black hole. It's a sacrifice. Cooper fully expects to die. Inside the black hole, Cooper doesn't die. Instead, he finds himself inside a Tesseract, a 5-dimensional structure where every wall is a different moment in time, all from Murph's childhood bedroom. Cooper realizes the truth. He was always the ghost. The gravitational anomaly, the coordinates in the dust, the messages, all of it was him, from this moment, reaching back through time. The beings who built this place weren't aliens. They were future humans, a civilization that evolved beyond time itself, who built this so Cooper could communicate through it. Cooper can only influence gravity, and gravity can encode data. Using Morse code tapped through the second hand of a watch he gave Murph before he left, Cooper transmits critical quantum data across time. Murph, now back in her childhood bedroom, realizes it's him. She reads the watch. She solves the equation. Humanity is saved. Cooper is ejected from the Tesseract and wakes up in a hospital on a space station orbiting Saturn. He's been rescued, but over 100 years have passed on Earth. Murph, now elderly, lying on her deathbed, is there waiting for him. They have one final conversation. She tells him he has to go. No parent should watch their child die. She sends him away. Cooper gets in a spacecraft and heads back through the wormhole toward the third planet, where Amelia is still out there, still continuing the mission. So what does it all mean? Interstellar is, at its core, a film about love as a physical force, something that Trancy